Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Y'all know I hate Mondays. I hate Mondays. Mondays be a drag. But we're going to get through it, child. We're going to get through it. Thank y'all for joining this morning, child. I'm up and rolling. Up and rolling, up and rolling. Thank y'all for joining me, honey. On my ride into the office, we got some great topics for y'all, okay? Hopefully you guys had a chance to check out our pop-in. Good morning. Hopefully y'all had a chance to check out our pop-in from yesterday. We had a Sunday pop-in. Hopefully y'all had a chance to check that out, okay? Not after the video, of course. Check that one out. And please hit the like button on it, okay? Absolutely. We was acting a fool over there per usual. Y'all know how we be, child. And just look at the sun out already. This early this morning. Ooh. Alright, let me do my disclaimer, child, before I forget, because we're going to be talking about some stuff, and I need to make sure we cover, honey, under the Fair Use Act. Alright, so everything said, and I mean everything said in this video, is alleged and in my opinion, and is used for fair use and entertainment, okay? Again, fair use and entertainment. Alright? Yes, so we got that business out the way, and I hope that you guys got your coffee and your tea, and you're getting where you need to be this morning, okay? Safely, of course. Of course, you're getting there safe, all right? Peace and blessings to you all. Let's get into our show, honey. Celebrity news is first, and that's where we always like to start, okay? Now, the cast of Love and Marriage Huntsville, honey, try to come for the millimeters, honey. Let's talk about this, because this is crazy. When I saw this, I said, wait a minute, what? So they're saying that the cast be trying to come for the millimeters and come for Melody because they are tired of the millimeters, okay? So Love and Marriage Huntsville cast are asking Melody, honey, to control the millimeters and or either do away with them. So they telling Melody either control the millimeters or do away with them. Ask them to stand down. Like, she don't, why do they act like it's some type of cult? Like she got some kind of special powers where they have a millimeters meeting and say, okay guys, it's enough. The cast can't take it anymore. Let's step back a little bit from the cast because they, you know, they're feeling a certain type of way because we're coming on too strong. Say what? Melody even went live to say, look, I don't have nothing to do with that. I don't control nobody in what they do and how they support me. Like, yeah, no. It's a lot of stuff coming out, and the majority of the people bringing it out is the millimeters, or are the millimeters rather, okay? So go figure that they would be feeling the heat and the crunch from being exposed. Like this recent video of Original Straight No Chaser, which I know she's not a millimeter, but with her exposing Marsau and this threesome situation, in which we already knew he was cheating, but for a woman to actually come out and say, hey, I was with this man, and was telling like details and showing IG messages and text messages and revealing that during the time he was in Africa that she was talking to him damn near every day that he was over there after he done told Tisha he didn't have no reception to talk to her. I'm just like, yo. Like, it's just stuff coming out all over, and the cast are being exposed. Like Maurice was getting exposed for some shit as well. It's a lot, y'all. It's a lot. We've been exposing Martell. Like, honey, the millimeters been on y'all been on the stuff, okay? I just want to let y'all know. But they actually think that Melody got like this superpower over the damn millimeters. But she, you know, she just got people who support her heavy, and they call stuff out. And whenever people come for her, like they like the beehive, they be ready to sting somebody's ass. And yes, honey, even Martell was mad about the millimeter, saying she got all these supporters. So then what he tried to do is start putting lies out to make people not believe Melody, you know, and say that she was this person that she was not, in order to get rid of some of her millimeters, because he was feeling a way about it. He didn't have no supporters like that. He didn't want her to have supporters. So now the cast is upset. Even Carlos is intimidated by the millimeters. Y'all saw that at the podcast. Well, he was saying, all right, millimeters, leave me alone. I said, child. They are intimidated, y'all. Somebody said I'm Miles Morales or am I the Miller? Y'all are crazy. Y'all talking about some damn Miles Morales. That shit is cut. Yes, that's crazy. All right, but it's a lot. It's a lot. Y'all know we stay exposing people like Stormie and her cases and stuff that's been going on with like her Canvas Beauty. We expose that. Like, we've been exposing a lot of stuff. We be on it. Bloggers, we be on our stuff. Millimeters, y'all be finding stuff and sending it to us in the DM. Say, hey, can y'all report this? Can y'all talk about it? Can y'all look into this? So y'all be doing y'all due diligence too, not just the bloggers and content creators. Y'all be on y'all stuff as well. So, and I want to thank everybody that be out here, honey, getting tea and sending it to me so that I can kind of look into it to see if it's something I want to talk about as well. Because, baby, exposure is everything, and we're going to keep exposing. We're not about to let them shut us down, honey, and make us be quiet. Don't nobody give a damn about no intimidation through no fucking lawsuits. If it's true, then it's true. You can't sue somebody for defamation if the information is true. I'm just saying. You can be mad about the shit. You can be embarrassed about it. But it does not negate the fact that if it's true, you can't be out here just suing folk all willy-nilly. Get your shit together. Like, get your shit together. We've been exposing Tisha and Marsau's marriage from day one. We've been exposing it, and I'm gonna keep exposing it. Every time I see something, I'm gonna talk about it. Okay, we've been exposing their lackluster businesses and all their lawsuits and everything else that's going on. We've been staying on top of that. Shout out to our legal eagles, honey. Black Titanic and Trending at some point, because y'all know they be on it, honey. They go over there and get them legal documents and they read it out in its entirety so that you guys can get all the scoop on what's going on with that. So shout out to them. We got content creators, honey. I call them the legal eagles, baby, and I be down for it. Put that info out there. Get it out there so that we'll know. All right. Yes, we're talking about Maurice avoiding real storylines to avoid talking about what's really going on between he and Kimmy and their businesses as well. We're exposing things. Okay. But Melody did respond, like I said, by saying that she does not control what people do or what the millimeters do. That they do it at their own accord, on their own accord. And that's true. That's true, okay? So her support system has grown to be so big. If y'all go over and look at her IG, Melody has a lot of followers, okay? It's starting to create a stir all the way up to Carlos King, to where he's trying to tap into and or shut down her millimeters. Y'all see what he sent Dr. Heavenly over there to try to bring down Sharnita. Dr. Heavenly was being very disrespectful towards Sharnita, calling her out of her name. She knew how to say that girl's name. She was purposely saying her name wrong to get under her skin. Sharnita says this, and I kept telling her that my name is Sharnita, not Shanita. Okay, like, so just stuff like that. Why would you reach out to Sharnita and ask, can you interview her and put her on a flyer and all that when you didn't get permission from this woman? All that is the workings, and I'm gonna say allegedly, of Carlos King. Like, he's behind a lot of this bullshit, and he protects the Scotts, and he know about a lot of stuff going on, contrary to what he likes to say. Oh, I didn't even know that was going on. Like he said at the podcast with Melody. I didn't even know all of this was going on. Yes, you do, Carlos. You are on Instagram and on social media every day. The Scotts come to you. Martell said he talks to you damn near every day. The Scotts talk to you as well. Maurice already said that he talked to you, and that you advised him on what to do in terms of the bloggers and the millimeters. So we're not even going to play this fucking game of I didn't know this and I didn't know that. You absolutely knew it. You absolutely knew it. All right. So let's stop that mess. The bottom line is, millimeters, it's not a cult. It's not a cult. It's just people showing, you know, huge support for Mel. And we're going to keep doing that. We're going to show support for her mother as well. Anybody come for her, that your ass is grass, and we're going to be the fucking lawnmower. All right, so get ready, honey, to be cut down when you get out of line. All right, it ain't gonna stop. So let's keep that heat on them. Apparently it's working. Apparently they feeling their heat, baby, because they're responding. I ain't heard none of that coming from the T crew. All two of the T crew. I ain't heard that coming from them 3 raindrops over there. I ain't never heard none of this coming from the 3 raindrops or the 2 T crews. I ain't never heard that shit. I ain't never heard. But yes, child, it's child. Thank y'all, millimeters, child. Y'all stay on y'all doing y'all good work out here. Y'all doing the Lord's work, okay? All right, so let's continue. All right, so Nene, child, Nene is continuing to troll Portia Williams, child. We already talked about how Nene went live to expose Portia for trying to slight her in a position, or rather a role on the show The Upshaws, by telling production that she didn't want to work with her because of some things that had happened in the past, Nene felt a way about it, and she decided to expose Portia for that, even though she did keep the job at the Upshaws, because she did show the picture where she was at the actual location of the show. She did actually do the Upshaws, but she was upset and saying that she thought that she and Portia were friends, and she didn't understand why Portia went to production on her like that. So now Nene is trolling the hell out of Portia, and she's seen once again out and about with Simon's new girl that he was seen cheating with on Portia, the woman from Dubai, the one that we talked about, that had these body issues, out with Nene and Nyasella, Nene's married boyfriend, well, now ex-married boyfriend. So they were out this past weekend. They popped up, child. Shout out to the Shade Room. Y'all know if Simon don't do nothing, he is going to be on the Shade Room because he likes clout and attention. And that's all he's done since Portia announced their divorce. So he is seen out with this woman and in the clubs every day. He is making sure that the blogs are picking up on him out and about living his best life like he is unbothered. So Nene was seen out again with Simon and this woman, which is why Portia decided to pull back from you, Nene. So don't sit up and say, I don't know why and what's going on with Portia and why she's doing that. She's doing it because you're not being loyal. She didn't see you as being this loyal friend. So now you're just out and about, and she's doing it. She's doing it on purpose now because Portia blasted her. Okay, so it's kind of like a back and forth situation between the two of them. All right, Portia felt betrayed, and that's why she did it. Now, like I already said, I'm not all for somebody stopping somebody's bag or trying to stop somebody's bag. That's not the way to go. But if you don't want to fool with a person, just don't fool with them. But don't be trying to stop somebody's bag. That's just hella disrespectful. All right. So this person called Rodney the Voice on Instagram says that Portia tried to stop Nene's bag, and Nene owes Portia nothing but an ASS whooping. Okay, then he says next case, exclamation. So Nene then hops on IG and responded to Mr. Rodney the Voice by saying, and Rodney the Voice says that say it loud so that the people in the back can hear you. So she was responding to this guy Rodney the Voice, saying that Nene doesn't owe Portia anything but an ass whooping. Okay, so Nene was like, yeah, like bigging him up, like, yeah, you said that, absolutely, that's all I owe her. So see, Nene, when you do this exchange and you hopping in and doing stuff like that, you steady chipping away at this supposed friendship that you acted like you cared so much about on your live when it came to Portia. Okay, if anybody should understand how relationships go up and down, you should understand that from how you went through with Greg. Portia was with you and was there for you whenever you and Greg had that falling out. Okay, she was a true friend to you. She was there for you while you crying and carrying on after you and Greg had a falling out and even split up. So you should be one to understand what she's going through with Simon. This is embarrassing for her. Everybody has an opinion of it. Now, am I saying that I'm taking up for Portia? No, but I'm saying in terms of friendship, that's how friendships work. I'm there for you. When I'm going through some shit, I need you to be there for me. And it's like you weren't there. You chose the opposite person. You chose the op, which now she's feeling, like you betrayed her in a sense. That's how she's feeling. So she's acting out of hurt and betrayal. She's embarrassed as hell. She should be. But then when you take somebody else's man, be prepared for somebody to do the shit to you. Don't feel away. Because you orchestrated the mess. That's your karma. That's your karma. But still, as a friend, you should be there for her. And not hopping in DMs and shit and acting like everybody else having something to say negatively about the girl. Because Portia is petty as hell too. So... oh my God, they need to all grow up. This is like some high school petty bullshit. It is. They all need to grow up. I'm sick of it. Damn, I'm sick of Simon. I'm sick of this whole situation. Y'all ain't got no kids together. Y'all don't really have like no real businesses from what I know of together. I don't understand what's holding up this divorce. This should be a non-contested or uncontested divorce. Go on and get that shit handled and move the hell on. Portia, do what you got to do. You filed it. Get with your attorneys and y'all go ahead and get this mess over with, so that you can get the fuck away from Simon and y'all can stay off my timeline with this bullshit. You only were married 15 months. So I don't know what y'all accumulated. Get out of here, Wanda. I don't know what you guys accumulated within 15 months that's making you hold up this damn divorce as long as it is. Simon has made it very clear that he's moving on, and you've made it very clear as well, because you all up in Dennis' face again, your baby daddy. So y'all get this divorce on up the road so y'all can stay off my timeline with this mess, because I'm sick of it. Period. Period. All right, let's move on, child. Some news I know that y'all probably might want to hear about and or use. If you guys buy any Tyson products, Tyson Foods products, y'all know they do the chicken and all that. Let's go ahead and get into what they're talking about Tyson Food is doing. All right, they're saying that Tyson's Food, honey, is facing backlash following a report that the company is firing American workers and hiring asylum workers. Okay. Now they're saying that shoppers are boycotting Tyson Food products after the company decided to close down their plants, okay, in Iowa and other locations, leaving thousands, okay, of Americans without jobs. That's cray-cray. So anybody that's working in a Tyson's plant, you are without a job because they are hiring foreign people to come over and do those jobs. This is the world that we live in, okay? This is the world that we live in, where our people outsource our jobs to people who are not supposed to even fucking be here. Okay? Sad. Sad is sad is sad is sad, Lord. All right, so they're saying the Tyson, honey, is hiring asylum workers who were sent from New York and other cities after entering the U.S. seeking to fulfill undesirable jobs, okay, from a low employment rate of 3.9%, okay? They know they wrong for that. They wrong for that. A lot of those people who working in plants were probably there for like 20 years, and then you just up and fire somebody. I mean, yes, you're going to get a nice severance package, hopefully, and unemployment will follow, but then you done devoted that much time and energy to a plant and working there for that amount of time. It's sad, and it's, I can't even imagine that shit. Damn. So this says that the company now has already 42K immigrants on the team, in addition to its 120K U.S. workforce. Now it says that they're looking to add more immigrants with the Tent Partnership for Refugees program, which is a non-profit, okay? Now it says that the company is looking to fill 52K more jobs this year. And they're saying that the execs are offering pay starting at $16.50 per hour, with pay for immigrant lawyers and other perks, okay? So they're looking out for the immigrants, and they're firing American workers, which I think that's so sad. And they're looking to hire 52,000 more immigrants for those jobs. So people are boycotting Tyson Food products as a result of them firing that many people, okay? My God. If anybody in my chat that works for any plants for Tyson Food products, my prayers go out to you guys if you've experienced losing your job with that company, because that is what they're doing. They are getting immigrants to come in there to pay them probably less than what they were paying you. Okay, $16.50. That's okay, but that's what they're looking to pay them. All right, so sad. I hate to hear about people losing their jobs, because damn, you got to survive out here. You have to survive, especially if you have kids and families and, you know, responsibilities. It's hard. It's hard. And even if you get unemployment, it takes time to get that. You don't get fired today and unemployment kick in tomorrow. There's a process. So prayers for anyone that's experiencing that loss, okay? All right, let's move on. Damn, I hate to hear that. All right, so Wendy Williams, guys, is said to have possibly been scammed, all right? It says that she was only paid $100K per episode for her Lifetime documentary. They were saying that she should have been paid more for that, but they feel that she may have signed some paperwork during the time that she was in duress, when of course y'all know she has guardianship over her stuff, but it says that she signed some paperwork for this documentary back in 2023. All right, now it says that Wendy is said to have made $10 million, you guys, a year when she was on her Wendy Williams show, okay, on her talk show, when her show was on. But it says that now, but Wendy has only said to have been paid $100K per episode for her recent documentary that was out that exposed her. That was not a good look for Wendy at all. I keep saying I don't feel like they should have done it. She mentally was in and out. You can see that. Like at one point she knew who Black China was, at one point she didn't. So I don't feel like they should have put that information on there. Now that says that Wendy's close friends and family believed that she was tricked into doing the documentary in the first place, and they says that they were not happy that she was seen at her worst and causing production to have to stop mid filming because she became very erratic, okay? And they didn't know that she had dementia as well, so they decided to stop filming her because they felt like, okay, we don't know what we're going to get with Wendy with her having dementia. So this says that the documentary was a 4-part documentary, okay? If you guys watched it, I did. I watched every single part. It says that the payment plan was set out in an 18-page contract where Wendy signed it in early 2023. She should not have been signing anything that was 18 pages long with this woman having dementia, and they didn't know it. She was not diagnosed during that time. This was before. They says it was shortly before she was actually diagnosed with dementia. So this woman sat down and filled out and or signed an 18-page contract for this damn documentary in 2023 prior to her having dementia, or being diagnosed rather with dementia. I feel like she had it then. I feel like she had it then. She just wasn't diagnosed. So I don't know who the damn guardianship is, but they need to get up on their stuff, because this woman shouldn't be signing any important documents like that, being in the state that she's in. I feel like that's totally taking advantage. That's what I feel like. Wendy is not in any place to be signing important documents. Now this says, of course, y'all know $10 million a year versus $100K per episode. That's a huge difference in pay. I don't think she knew what she was signing, to be honest. I don't think she knew what she was signing. And then y'all know already that she said to the IRS is $500,000. So like I said, I don't know who her guardianship is or who's handling this stuff. They're not handling her business properly, it seems. She should not be owing that much if they're handling her stuff. She don't have access to her money at all. So whoever's handling her business, they need to start handling her stuff correctly, because it's too much. Damn. And y'all know her ex-husband Kevin is lurking for any kind of money that he can get. He's trying to go back for 2 years of back pay that he's saying that he was told that he should receive. So he is sitting back waiting on a payday from her, any type of loophole to get money from her, okay? They don't need to be announcing any type of pay or anything that she's getting from nowhere, because his ass is sitting back, like seriously trying to dig all up and through her damn pockets with his lazy ass. Go get a job, sir. We done said it. Let's move on though. Shout out to Wendy. Prayers for Wendy, and I hope that she gets somebody in there that can really have her best interest at heart and have, take care of her business properly, because it's sad. Wendy is gonna go out owing so many people with so much debt because people are not handling her business. Who are the people that was handling it when she was making 10 million? It's so sad. My God. All right, so let's talk some Stormie Steele business this morning. We ain't talked about Stormie in quite some time. We got some Stormie stuff we need to talk about today, child. Stormie's been staying from under the radar a little bit, but we got to throw you back under the radar this morning, Stormie Steele. All right, of course, y'all know Canvas Beauty products, honey, have been marked down 60% off in stores. It's looking like they're not really fooling with Canvas Beauty stuff. The stores, Walmart and other stores, I think Target as well, they're not really fooling with it. They're putting them on end caps and marking them way, way down to get rid of them so they can make room for other things. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on with Canvas Beauty products, if the reviews are still bad, like what is going on. But they're trying to get that shit up out their stores and marking it 60% off, okay? I don't know if any of you guys in my chat may use Canvas Beauty products. Not sure. I know some people, I've been hearing mixed reviews on it. Some people say that it's a very good product. They like the way that it does on their hair. There's some people saying that the shit didn't do nothing. Some people saying this stuff was molded. They, their hair, maybe their hair was shedding or whatever. I've been seeing mixed reviews from Canvas Beauty. So they're saying the Canvas Beauty buyers want to know why Stormie, honey, has a no return or refund policy for her products, okay? Most of the time when you buy something that doesn't work well for you, you can return it. So Stormie, she has a no return, no refund policy, but she's not making that known to her customers, and people are starting to speak out about that, okay? Now, Stormie has been called out, like I said, for not mentioning her no refund and no return policy, or rather advertising that to her customers prior to them swiping their cards to purchase items from her, okay? even though most of them actually failed to receive their products. We know that people were still waiting on products over a year after purchasing from Canvas Beauty. All right, Stormie has been constantly in and out of court, being sued by so many companies and having to settle out of court. All right, it's a hot damn mess. Now y'all know she's moved from her old warehouse, the one where Black Titanic popped up. So she's moved from that warehouse, you guys, to a 30,000 square foot warehouse now, where she's saying she needs more space. She's hired more people. She just hired 20, I think she said 20 to 25 more people to work at her 30,000 square foot warehouse. And she's saying that she's looking to hire 25 more people. My question is, where you getting the money from to pay all these people when you're having all these money problems in court? I'm trying to figure that out. Where you getting all this money from to be hiring all these people? You looking to hire, you just hired 20 to 25 people. Now you're saying to click on this link that you're looking for 20 to 25 more people to hire to work in this damn warehouse. But you steady going to court for not paying people that you owe. That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense to me. I'm sorry. Does that make sense to y'all? If the company that you are working for, instead of saying, okay, click on this link to be hired here, and you keep seeing things in the media where they're steady going to court and either having to you know, settle out or being sued for not paying said customers. Like Stormie's been taking out loans, like business loans, kind of like the Scots. Taking out all these damn loans. She took out 2 loans for Apex Funding and they sued her. Apex Funding sued Stormie for non-payment of these loans, okay? She breached contract because she was supposed to pay it by a certain time. She just stopped paying. So they took her to court and sued her. So she had to go to court. I think she settled for one of them, but for another one, from what I'm hearing, is that she wrote a check that did not clear for $250,000. I'll say allegedly on it. But Canvas Beauty got a lot of negative reviews. Canvas Beauty has a lot of negative reviews, so that may have a lot to do with why these stores like Walmart and Target are marking her products down, because a lot of people ain't really fooling with it like that. But she's creating new products. If you guys follow her, she announced that she has 11 new products out that she just released, in addition to her body butter stuff that she's selling, and she's getting ready to release 11 new products. So she doesn't really even much talk about Canvas Beauty products anymore. She's promoting her new products. And then the fact that she's primarily doing a lot of her stuff through TikTok. Y'all know they're getting ready to start probably doing away with TikTok is what they announced. So if they do that, that's going to mess up a lot of her money, because she was bragging about making millions from TikTok. So what are you going to do once TikTok is gone, Stormie? She's showing herself on TikTok, going to TikTok meetings. She said she went to the TikTok office where she met executives, and she's promoting her products over there. So I don't know. I don't know what the hell she's going to do. But like I said, it was recently revealed that Stormie wrote a bad check to Apex Funding Company for $250,000, and Apex sued her, like I said, for them damn unpaid loans. But I mean, from what we know, y'all know how it is when you're writing bad checks into a certain amount. That's federal. So you might want to check up on that, sis. You already got a lien on your house out there, on the little plantation house. So I don't know where else you're gonna pull money from. You've already been moving companies from out of your name into Courtney's name, so that people coming for you and suing you don't take your properties. Okay? Y'all know that little thing. I don't know who advised her to do that. Maybe her attorneys. So she's moving businesses and stuff out of her name into Courtney's name, which is probably why she has not changed her last name to Beasley. It makes sense now. So she kept her last name is Stormie still. She still has her maiden name. And Courtney, of course, y'all know his last name is Beasley. So it makes sense to why she's never taken on his last name. So in situations like this, she can move companies and businesses and properties and stuff like that around, and people not be able to touch it because they realize, you know, that maybe they don't know that that's her husband. It's some funny type of business, okay? She's very strategic in how she do shit, and she's able to maneuver in the way that she has and still be able to still be in business. It's weird. So, and I hope she paid the rent at that last warehouse where her ass was at, because she does have a track record of continuing to move from warehouse to warehouse and leaving these huge bills behind, to where these companies have to wind up taking her to court to sue her for back rent. The warehouse that she was at before the one that she was just at, they sued her as well for this huge amount that she didn't pay them. So while she's bragging about, and while her mama is bragging about, Melody ain't in no warehouse, and Melody's being smart with her money and working from inside her home and able to file that also on her taxes, versus creating another bill of having to kick money out each month for rent, because Stormie's renting these buildings, and I don't even want to know what she's paying in rent for this 30,000 square foot warehouse now. I don't want to know what she's paying for that. So I hope she get it together, because child, Stormie. But she recently, like I said, she just recently made a new post saying she's looking to hire 20 something more people for her warehouse and order to push those orders out. So I don't know where she gonna get the money from to do all this, Stormie. I don't know what you and Courtney got going on over there. I already said bruh came up out the warehouse when Black Titanic came over there with that white shit on his hands. And I ain't trying to say that they dealing in some illegals, but you was rapping about drugs and love. Stormie, you did do a rap song about drugs and love, and your husband did run up out the warehouse with some white shit on his hands. That's all I'm saying. Okay, I'm just connecting the dots. And I say allegedly, but you did rap about love and drugs in your damn video. And Courtney, honey, aka I want to say that shit, aka Mr. New Jack City, okay, yeah, came running up out of there trying to act like he gonna fight Black Titanic and old girl. Y'all remember that damn live? I don't know, but we'll see what that's given. We'll see. I'm gonna keep my ear to the streets, and as I get updated on that, I'll update y'all as well. Okay. Get your shit together, Stormie. Get your shit together there, sis. Okay. And TikTok, you better figure out something else, because TikTok about to go away, sis. Okay. Just a heads up in case you ain't know why you bragging about you making all this money on TikTok. Yeah. Let's move on, child. Let's move on. Alright, so Marsau Scott, honey, is still out here on his bullshit, girl. Let's talk about him this morning, child. Alright, so Marsau Scott, of course, y'all know he reached new lows, honey, as he tells content creators. Shout out to her. I like her. Miller Chun. Y'all know who Miller Chun is? I like Miller Chun, honey. She be having the tea over there. She be calling folk out. She stay on the Scott's ass too, child. He told Miller Chun, honey, to unalive herself after she revealed and or talked about the most recent video that was put out by Original Straight No Chaser, where she exposed Marsau and his threesome activity. And she also talked about Black being closed. So y'all know a lot of the content creators, they talked about it originally. Queen Sheba announced that because she went down to Huntsville, and she said she swung by Black and realized that it was closed. She said that it was also a sign on the door. So Black Titanic is, I'm not Black Titanic, but Queen Sheba is the one who originally put the information out there. A lot of content creators were talking about it and exposing it, exposing receipts. I talked about it. I put reviews out there. I even put a receipt out there showing when they said that they were back open. So they were shut down very shortly, and then they were right back up and running according to them. All right. According to Tisha, she posted something last night to where they had something for St. Patrick's Day there. Marsau was up there singing Lenny Williams, child. Maybe you've never been in love like I've been in love. Talking about that. And Tisha hollering out, say it, babe. Y'all know this what she said, not babe, but babe, with a D. Say it, babe. Let them know. You better let them know. Girl, shut your ass up, Tisha. Shut up. Wanda went live talking about Tisha says she don't care what the bloggers and everybody else got to say about her or her marriage. What y'all got to say about her marriage. She don't care. Well, why you talking about it then? Why are you the spokesperson every time somebody got to say something about Tisha? I said that yesterday in my live. I'm so sick of them. If your shit was closed down, it was closed down. People have business issues all the damn time. But it's weird to me how y'all sit on stage and be like, oh, we're millionaires too. But millionaires can't keep their businesses open? And you get mad when people talk about it? I mean, y'all stay effing up, but then when people call you out about it, y'all like to call other people out. And Marsau, you notorious for calling people out. You try to call Mel out and say, you always throwing stuff against the wall and it don't stick. I haven't seen anything that you done successful. Really? We ain't never seen her in court, but we seen your ass in there. We ain't never seen Mel in court. Mel ain't been in court except with the exception of her going there for Martell taking her there to trying to take her kids and trying to get child support and spousal support. We ain't seen her in there for no bad business dealings or being sued by no companies, but we seen you and Tisha and the rest of y'all. It's weird. It's weird. But then you gonna tell Millichon, honey, that she should unalive herself. Now, what he said was, whenever she talked about the Yelp reviews about Black, okay, he says, I'm so glad that Yelp did not tell her to go jump off of a bridge. So he was kind of indirectly tell her that she should unalive herself. He is just so, I don't know what it is about him. He needs to focus on going and getting some sex therapy and find out why, allegedly, he likes to be out here hopping his ass on IG and petitioning women to meet him in hotels for threesomes when you got a wife at home, when you have a family at home, okay? And I ain't buying that shit about Tisha don't care about it. I think that she called her mama up because she already said she talks to her mama about everything. Wanted to be all up in Tisha's business. I think Tisha called her mama and was crying on the phone about, Mama, I'm embarrassed that this video is out about Marsau and these threesomes. I'm sure she called her mama to tell her she was embarrassed. You should be embarrassed. You should be embarrassed. And I said before, she's on demon time now, trying to prove that she and Marsau are in a good place because she recently posted a picture on her stories on IG where she getting dressed up to go on a date. Now, you ain't posted no other time y'all going on no date. Okay? You tried to do that mess on the show. We having date time at Black. Y'all ain't got no other restaurants there? Make him spend some money on you. If he care about you, if he love you, make him prove that to you. He do it with the other women. I'm just saying. The only place he can take you on a date is Black. Y'all business. I don't feel a way about that. So where he ain't got to spend no money on you, his cheap ass. But he can spend money and take money from the household and spend money on hotels to have threesomes? Make that make sense to me. Make that make sense that your husband can take money and spend it on hotels for random hoes, 304s to be exact, all right, because we want to be monetized, for random 304s to come and lay up in there doing God knows what on your dime, Tisha, because your money is his money. Y'all married, okay? And you sit your ass, we're talking about you don't care. He's taking you out on a date. Girl, bye. He taking you on a date at Black when he ain't spending no money. So it's really not a date. Y'all niggas getting dressed up going to work. That's what it is. Taking all these people. You doing it for the gram. It's for the gram. You trying to save face because you really hurt. You home hollering at the kids like you said you were doing before. You at home hollering at the kids. Mad and depressed because of what your husband putting you through. But you ain't going nowhere. What you gonna do is call your mama so she can hop on live and iron things out for you to make it seem like things aren't really what they are. We see through it though. We seeing through it. It's sad. It's a sad situation, but I can't feel sorry for a woman who don't get herself out of a situation. And it's sad that you raising daughters to see you in that situation of sitting home crying. Your son is 16 years old now, Tisha. You don't think he's got social media that he see things? You don't think your oldest daughter is old enough to go on social media and see things? They on YouTube. Them kids know what's going on. They're not oblivious to the things that's being said. So you stay in that situation. Why? You're teaching them that if they get a man that mistreat them and disrespect them, that it's okay. Because mama went through it. Mama suffered through it. So you stand in a marriage that you got to suffer through where your husband is allegedly out cheating. The woman that just came forward, she gave details that only a person who was around Marsau would know about. So when she say, I talk to Marsau every day that he was in Africa, when your husband tell you that I can't talk to you because I don't have no signal here, how is it that his side chicks got sick, that he got signal to talk to his side chicks, but he don't have no signal to talk to his wife. You got children at home. Suppose there was an emergency. You telling Tisha, I can't talk to you. You don't want to talk to her. There's a difference between I can't and I don't want to. But Tisha don't see nothing wrong with that. Her mama don't see nothing wrong with that. I call cap. I call cap. But like I said, how she told Mel, she don't care what Marsau do as long as he don't embarrass her. Keep living on image. Image will have you at the clinic, bitch. Image will have you having to take you. Do I want to go there? Image will have your ass having to take all kinds of medications every day just to be able to function because your husband went out there and did some shit he shouldn't have done with a nasty ass biatch that he met on IG. Okay? Conversation today, hotel tomorrow, them type of situations. And I said it before, you can't tell me your pH balance ain't going haywire. I'm just saying it's sad. It's sad. But they don't want us to talk about that. They don't want to talk about that. Like I said, Wanda went live, she confirmed, like I said yesterday, she confirmed Black was closed, so we're not lying. So what are y'all mad at? Why are y'all mad at content creators for putting out the truth? Wanda, you said that they were closed. So what y'all mad for? What you hopping on live going off on content creators for? If it was really closed. And it was closed, I already reported because their license weren't up to par. Why y'all can't keep y'all license and stuff up to par as business people? Why is that? They don't feel compelled to go get their license renewed unless we report it. Destiny did the same thing with her builders, with her license for her company. When we found out that her license were expired and we talked about it on our videos, that's when she went up there and the very next day, she gonna put the information out there. Oh, it's not expired. Well, it just showed that you just had it renewed on such and such date, which was like the next day. So y'all are not inspired unless we talk about stuff is what it's seeming like. So now y'all asking Mel, get the millimeters. We tired of the millimeters. No, the millimeters are encouraging y'all to do what y'all need to do business-wise. If it wasn't for us, y'all wouldn't stay on y'all shit, it seemed like. I'm just saying. If it wasn't for the millimeters and content creators, y'all wouldn't be doing what y'all need to do. And it seems like y'all don't have enough money to keep this place open because it's been said and alleged that Black been closed a whole lot. That y'all don't be open every day. I don't think y'all can afford to. Y'all don't have that many people coming through there. And it was real cute that y'all called family members to come over there. After it was announced that it was closed, it's real cute that y'all called all the Bammers to come over there and park their cars outside and stand around the bar to make it look like y'all was really having business over there. Because all the reviews that we've seen on Yelp and everywhere else said it won't hardly nobody there. That maybe 1 or 2 or maybe 3 people was up in there. So we know the game. We know the gig. The gig is up. We know that's cousins, Tisha cousins, because we already saw how many of them hoes on the show when they was on the show. It's a lot of them. It's a lot of them Moors. What is it? Moors and whatever their last name are. Whatever their last name is. It's a bunch of them. It's a bunch of them Bammers. So we know y'all done made a phone call. Y'all done did a Zoom call. Say, okay, guys, we going to meet down there at Black because they talking about the place closed. We got to let them know we back open. Y'all ain't never had that many people there. Y'all ain't never had that many people at Black. Go look at the reviews. Ain't nobody lying over here. People over there saying 3 people was up in that bitch. Holes in the walls. 1 stall up in there. And it was nasty. Y'all ain't got no soap in there. Just nasty as hell. Y'all nasty. Nasty, nasty, nasty. But Wanda, Tisha don't care. Tisha don't care. How you know? How you know Tisha don't care? Because you had a conversation with her. That's how I know. When that damn video came out, she absolutely know what's being said. She's embarrassed. And you are her spokesperson, Wanda. You are her spokesperson to get people off her ass so she don't be home crying. Tisha home depressed and crying. Marsau done told her, get dressed. I'm going to take you somewhere. Take you to Black. You done got dressed up for what? Then went out there and got your little extensions in your hair. Them little mismatched extensions, I saw them. Got your little sandals on with no lotion on your feet. I saw that shit. I said, what fuck you going? She done slid them little sandals on with no lotion on them feet. Feet ashy as hell. But you going on a date, girl. You going on your date down there to Black. Where your husband ain't spending nothing on you, girl. Where you getting all free drinks. Ooh, life must be so hard, child. I couldn't, y'all. I couldn't do it. What is going on? Oh my God. Y'all, we can't make it up. We can't make it up, y'all. Can't make it up. But I'm waiting to see what Wanda got to say to Original Straight No Chaser. Because she says she's going to confront her for putting out this damn video. Which says to me, like I said, Tisha done been crying to her mom about this shit. She is hella embarrassed. But the person you should be mad with, Tisha, let me talk to you because I know you be watching my shit and you be watching content creators. The person you should be mad at is your husband, okay? He's the only person that really owe you an explanation. He can speak with he can sleep with a legion of hoes online. They don't owe you an explanation, but your husband do. All right? For real, for real. When he lying to you and telling you he don't want to work with you and he don't want you at the office, there's a reason. He's handling that type of business at the office because that woman in the video said that she spoke to him and he was at the office when she spoke to him. Okay? When he telling you he got to go because he got a job he got to do, which we already know he ain't doing no fucking job. When he's telling you that, Tisha, he's getting away from you and away from the house, going to Birmingham so he can lay up these women. And Wanda, when you went live to say that he was not in Birmingham, he don't be in Birmingham, you a fucking liar because you found him in Birmingham in his truck. You the one put him on live to say that look like Marsau truck right there. You put him on live. That look like Marsau truck. Let me speed up, see he got a woman's in there. That's what Wanda said. He down here in my neck of the woods. Wanda, ain't it what you said? You said Marsau was in your neck of the woods. I said, don't supposed to be neck of the woods? That's what they had told me. That's what they taught me in school. In my neck of the woods. Wanda said Marsau is in my neck of the woods. And let me speed up. Let me sped up so I can see if he got a woman's in the car. Let me sped up so I can see if he got a woman's in the car. Because he down here in my neck of the woods, child. I said naked of the woods. What the fuck is that? Oh my God, y'all. Anybody ever been in the naked of the woods? Is that like deep in the woods? Is that where it's like pitch black, dark, child, where you can't see shit up in there? Is that what the naked of the woods is called? Somebody school me, let me know, child. I ain't never been to Alabama like that. Let me know, child. Let me know. Is naked of the woods the real deep part of the woods where you go far up in that bitch? Where all the foxes and whatever else be up in that bitch? The naked of the woods, Lord. What the hell is that, y'all? I can't. Oh my God. Motherfucker driving around in the naked of the woods, Lord. Why is that so funny to me this morning? I don't know. Something just jumped on me. That is funny to me, y'all. Lord God help me. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm gonna go home today. I'm gonna say, honey, I'm gonna go walk around in the naked of the woods. I got some shit on my mind. He gonna look at me like, what the fuck? The what? Where you going? Babe, where you going? In the naked of the woods? Babe, I'm about to go walk around in the naked of the woods to get some shit off my mind, okay? Oh my God. But yeah, back to what I was saying though. But Tisha, you should be mad at your husband, child. Check your husband for the stuff that he is doing because he's embarrassing you, okay? The women don't owe you an explanation. It's sad. This woman said she hopped in there and she was surprised that Marsau actually hit her back when she reached out to him. Because she recognized him from the show, but she said that was really him that she was talking to on the phone and that he hit her right back. I told y'all that's why his ass be in them DMs like that. He be in the comment section trolling and going back and forth with women. That's why he be doing that shit. That's why he be doing it. He be going back and forth with the women and then he hop his ass in them DMs and be like, so what you doing? You sound like you fine, so what you doing? Come and meet me in Birmingham. Because she said he jumped right on the, come do a threesome with me and I got somebody else to do it. Like he already got it set up. So that shit is weird. That's weird. So why they so focused on what we're doing, the content creators and like Marsau and all y'all need to be focused on y'all own life and get y'all own shit together. And I said something else too. Let me say this too. Is it not not ironic why the, let me take my glasses off because I'm partnering. Is it not ironic, you guys, how the Scott brothers are so, like, I'm gonna make up a word this morning, sexified, okay? I know that's not a word. Wanda can make words up, damn it, I can too. Is it not weird how the Scott brothers are so sexified? Is it not so weird? Okay, let's go down the line. Let me do a rundown right quick so y'all understand what I'm saying. Marsau, now that we hear about him out doing all these said threesomes and meeting women in the DMs, I'm gonna say allegedly, okay? Is it not weird that he is doing all these things with these women, multiple threesomes? And this was going on from and I, like I said, I don't believe everything Ariana said, but she brought it out to say that he was cheating on Tisha like way before Love and Marriage Huntsville even came on the show. All right, so this has been going on for quite some time with him doing threesomes and stuff and meeting women. So he is over sexed up, and so is Maurice. Have y'all noticed that? Every time Maurice talk about something, it always goes back to SEX. It's weird. Like, what happened to y'all as children? Allegedly. That brother that was said to be Basement Billy, the crazy one, the one that was born with a helmet on with the chin strap, one in the front and in the bike. Him, he crazy as hell. But something going on with him too. Like, he couldn't leave Miss Van alone, and he was so pressed and mad that she didn't like claim him. Like, he would not leave her alone to the point where she had to go get a pow pow so that he would leave her the fuck alone. Something is wrong with all of these boys. I don't know what happened with them in their home life or whatever, but something is really weird about them, that they are over. It's like they're over SEX to you guys. Did y'all notice that? That's not normal. There ain't nothing wrong with being attracted to your spouse and you know, vocalizing sometimes that, you know, that you want a little something, that you want a little action. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But every time Maurice opened his mouth damn near, like Kim, it's like Kim is turned off by it because it's like it's just too much. And now we're hearing about this stuff going on with Marsau, to where he is over SEX, to where he is hiding out in DMs and stuff and propositioning women to meet him at hotels. It's weird. It's weird. Martell, he got some of it too. It's something about that. Y'all need to get some type of SEX therapy because that shit is not normal. It's kind of scary to a certain point. It is. I don't know if I can live with somebody that every time you walk by, they're grabbing on you. That's what Maurice gives that he grabbing on somebody. He grabbing on Kimmy like she can't get no sleep at night, allegedly. Because that's kind of how he come off, y'all. Like, every situation comes back to that when they said they were going on that couples trip, I don't want to go unless I'm going to be getting it 3 times a day. And Kim was like, no, Maurice. Well, what about 2 times a day? No, she had to keep saying no. It's weird. Everything goes back to SEX talk with them. It's so weird. I don't know what kind of home life they grew up in, because I know they said their father wasn't there. Their father was in a whole nother state, but their mother raised, I think they said it's 8 of them. It's 8 of them. So something happened in their life, it had to be, that makes them be this over sexualized like this, you guys. I thought about that. It's so crazy. I can't quite put my finger on it, but it's something that I noticed with them. But that's fine. That's our show for this morning, guys. But I'm gonna go, guys, because I'm probably gonna walk around in the naked of the woods here later on, try to clear my mind, like I was saying, honey. I'm interested to see what the naked of the woods look like. Now, I done drove through the woods before, but I ain't never been in the naked of the woods. I'm interested to see what that shit be like, okay? Since Wanda done put it out there, honey. But y'all have a great day, okay? All 788 of y'all, honey. And y'all stay out the naked of the woods, child. It don't sound like it's safe out there, all right? Jason and everybody else is out there in the naked of the woods, child. All right, so... Look at my messy ass this morning. But y'all be safe. On a real note, it's Monday. Y'all be safe. Go in there and get y'all 8 honey and get on up out the gate. Be safe. I will see you guys later on, okay? For our pop-in, all right? Love you guys down and goodbye. Oh, Mods, thank y'all. Look at me being rude. Mods, thank you for such a great show, keeping the trolling down. And any content creators that join us as well, thank y'all. All right, we got 735 in the chat, 319 likes. Let's get the likes up, guys. If you didn't hit it on your way in, no problem. Hit it on your way out, okay? Comment, leave me some comments because you know I respond, all right? Love you guys. Somebody said stop caramel. Y'all know I cannot be stopped, okay? Petty is who I am. The Lord made me this way, okay? Do not ask me to change from what God made me. All right, love you guys and goodbye.